guys. That's how we make questions.
Alors que le Tropicana est gardé au frais, le jus d'orange à base de concentré est réchauffé pour devenir
Oh no, it's
What is that? What is going on?
pour devenir un jus.
Okay.
Technology.
Technology is terrible.
It's a strange pizza, by the way.
No. Can't read the questions yet.
Hello?
Okay, hola. Can you guys hear us? Can you see us? Say something on your social stream if you can see us.
No one.
No one can see us.
Hear us? Hello?
It says we're live.
We love you, stream.
They are here. I can't hear you.
What's your best date on the...
It says they can't hear. I don't know what's... Let's figure out the...
Is that a microphone?
That's the volume. Okay, maybe that's... There we go. We got the volume. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Yes, David. Okay, I think they can hear us. I think they can see us.
I think that's...
Okay,
Then let's begin.
oh, here we are.
Okay, so
Okay.
where did my phone go? Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day, guys!
Happy Valentine's
Happy.
Okay, so we do have a plan this time. Let's see. Okay, So, starting off with, it's been a while since we have done a video chat, so we're just catch you up on what we've done over the Christmas holiday, and we will start with Sebastian.
Very simply, and as probably I always repeat myself, I was with my wonderful family, visiting my relatives in Paris, and we came back home and just enjoy the beautiful weather in London, and yeah, just had a lovely time catching up with friends, family. That's all that really matters at that time of the year. After a long tour, it was very well deserved. How about
Myself, I've been with the family, with friends, having a lot of fun, resting as much as I could, and I'm in the best shape of ever with my voice. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's fantastic, a lot of power, and you would.
I spent how much was it? Just over a month, I think, of free time we had, just with the people I love, and I relaxed, and I was at home, and I've been snowboarding a bit, and I've been shopping a bit, and working on my bikes a bit, is what I love doing when I finally, once in a year, got a bit of time for it. So yeah, I had a great relaxing time.
And myself, I did not relax at all. Well, I kind of did. Spent Christmas in New York with Sarah Joy, and then in January, we both went down to Palm Beach Opera, and we had the wonderful opportunity to perform opposite each other in their production of La Traviata, and we had a wonderful time. Didn't get a whole lot of rest, but it was very fulfilling for my soul. So very, very good times.
And tell us more about La Traviata. Come on.
Traviata. Well, I mean, I don't want to dominate I can talk for an entire hour.
Yeah, that's
cool.
cool.
Okay, good night, everybody.
In order.
No, but it was my first. It was my first time singing with Sarah Joy in over 10 years, since before Il Divo started. So it really was a treat for us that our schedules were able to match up like that, and to be able to sing. It's one of my favorite operas of all time, La Traviata, and it was great. It was really, really wonderful.
With a wonderful wife.
With a wonderful wife
got
and a beautiful voice.
Yeah, and so now, I don't know if you can see it around us and behind us, we are actually in the studio.
The studio.
Yeah.
I can go and get the microphone if you want. I don't even know if these people...
We are.
Yeah.
What are we doing here, actually?
Well, yeah, good question. What are we doing here? We're obviously recording, because we don't go to the studio to have spa treatment. We are recording a new album, and let's call it the big mystery album so far, because we're not going to tell you anything more about it. We just are very excited about it. We've been thinking about what we're doing right now for a long time. We've been talking about for a long time. Now we're here. We started again. We're in the studio. We're very excited. We've had a great start. We're working with a new producer, friend of Carlos, who he's been known for very many years and worked with. He's a great man to work with. I enjoy myself very much. I hope you guys too.
Yeah, very much.
I enjoy with myself very much. Yeah.
So yeah, and I can tell you've got something to look forward to, and I'm not going to tell you much more because we're really just at the beginning.
And the time is finished. Thank you.
Good night, everybody. So, being that it's Valentine's Day, we have taken some questions from Twitter, from all of you, from the fans, and off of Facebook. So let's just jump straight into them. Question number 1 is from Anik Steenbergen. Steenbergen. Who is the most romantic one of you? What's your idea of a romantic date?
Romantic?
Well,
yeah.
Okay. Of course, a romantic date. I'm a kind of old-fashioned little bit. I mean, obviously, you need to have the beautiful flowers on the table, the beautiful candles. You need to go to a beautiful restaurant that you can invite your beautiful girl and
or guy. Or guy.
Or guy, or
the
whatever.
Girls can invite the guys.
Exactly,
It's
or whatever
modern times.
beautiful.
Or guys can invite guys.
Yeah.
Or girls can invite girls.
Yes.
Girls, we can do a beautiful.
kinds
Oh, we can all get together and have
Where are we getting?
We can do here. So yeah, I think, and obviously after that, if you are on the beach, you can walk on the beach, seeing the beautiful moon, and just go inside the water and do beautiful things.
That's it, Carlos. We don't want to know further.
Raining it in. But I think the most romantic person here, I really truly believe, is Urs.
He's a liar. He doesn't really truly believe that.
For me, the most romantic Valentine's Day is actually probably very simple. Being at home, cooking a nice meal, do something that you're not used to do when you're not around. Taking the time to make something special that day. But I always kind of feel it's a commercial day. So for me, Valentine's Day should be every day in your life and try to make it special. And yeah, not going above or beyond something that day. Making a buff stroganoff or something that you've never probably cooked or something really... Yeah, put your hand in something that you would never have done before is... or I don't know, painting, something exceptional that you have never done before.
As I said before, I truly, absolutely, 100% believe that Sebastian is the most romantic of the group.
Yeah.
As I said before, he is a liar.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly forward.
What's yours? Come on, you're not going to escape from that one.
I think
The romantic.
No, we've got the romantic ones. Next question.
Yeah, that's the most romantic ones. All right, so next question is from Becky Hatfield. What do you consider is the most romantic song you've ever sung or heard?
Love Me Tender, of course. That's the song. Love me tender, love me sweet.
It's the new single.
Yeah. Single bells.
Single bells.
Single bells.
What was the title of that song? Have I ever told you that I love you?
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Thank you very much. As you know, I'm very bad with names. I love that song. I think it's a wonderful song.
That is a great song. People won't know that I have a song which is really one of my all-time favourites. It's by Maggie Riley. Maggie Riley is a singer who used to sing a lot on Mike Oldfield albums. A lot of people who know who Mike Oldfield is. And there's a song called Every Time We Touch. It's been redone by Cascada, I think, like a type of a house mix thing. But the original song is from the 80s, and it's just one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. So,
how does it go?
Oh, I'm not going to sing it to you.
Every touch I felt.
No, it's not take my breath away.
You take his breath away. You take his breath away.
You don't like that one, that's one of the most.
I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to put that to myself in a kennel tonight.
Okay, clearly I am the most boring of the romantic because that was actually the song I was about to sing, not sing, but say, Take My Breath Away. I remember being a teenager and hearing this song and thinking that this and even when as I got older, this sense of when you look at the person you love, it takes your breath away. And so and I can think of no more romantic moment when you just simply cannot breathe because the person that you're in love with is just overwhelming you.
You got some strange likings.
Yes.
But you can always use a mint. You take your breath away.
We all love it, but it's actually it's one of the most romantic songs. If you look at the most romantic songs over the years, it's in the top 10.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I did not know that.
It's
Well,
simple.
it's too simple.
He's
He's very complex.
That's why I like speed metal, because it's very complicated. Sorry.
Speed metal.
You are complicated.
Speed metal goes faster.
All right, moving on. Carol Vinade, I'm not sure, but at Carol Vinade says, Dear Divos, what would you do for your beloved ones on Valentine's Day? Did we already sort of cover that?
Yeah, we
I
did.
think we kind of covered that, but
Yeah.
Okay, well...
but we can repeat ourselves.
Make it a special day.
Make it a special thing.
Yeah.
Go beyond what you normally don't do within the year.
Exactly.
I think that's the real special thing about Valentine's Day.
And the last one, Real Diva YS, at Real Diva YS asks, do you usually listen to yourselves, or which singers do you listen to?
Wow. I find it really difficult to listen to myself because I'm very critical. So, and I find it difficult, personally. And who would I listen to? Well, all day to my three fellas here, friends, and it's quite funny because I always realise that over the years since we've been recording, there's always something to learn from these guys. Something new, something to bring in what I didn't know about, and it's a wonderful thing to be able to always improve, always having guidance from them, or working as a band and accepting criticism within how you've been singing one line. It's a wonderful experience in life to be able to do that.
Does he mean singing? I listened to the program. I listened to the last album, The Wicked Game, a lot because I really love that one. Listen to the Christmas album in the Christmas time because I think it's just beautiful. It doesn't really matter. I don't listen to myself because I think, oh my God, I have got such a beautiful voice. I mean, if I think I've done a nice performance, I listen to them just as happily as to anybody else. For the rest, outside of those, gosh, I listen to it. The last album I bought was the new Pink album, Truth About Love.
Great songs in there.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have expected that, huh?
I did not expect that.
No, not at all.
Well, me, I actually cannot stand listening to my own voice. So
that's why he's quiet most of the time.
Yeah, that's why it's shut up. No, but listening back to my own voice, I like to express, I like to sing, I like to talk, I like to blah, 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 blah. But listening back to it is almost impossible, and it's actually one of the more difficult things of working in the studio is you sing a phrase, you have to hear it back because you have to make sure and check that it's good enough to use on the album. And every time I listen back, it makes me cringe, and I don't know. But people that I listen to, the last album that I bought was actually Queen's Greatest Hits. And I realized the other night, this was actually just a couple nights ago, I realized that I know nothing about Freddie Mercury or Queen or their music, and I know from everybody that it's amazing, amazing stuff. So I thought, okay, buy the Greatest Hits album and just kind of sample everything and it's actually unbelievable stuff. I mean, Freddie Mercury's voice, wow. I feel stupid for not having checked this out before. Because it goes into such an amazing register. I mean, the high notes he has are just, forget about it. But they're also so emotionally connected. His performances are just... I could talk about it for an hour, but we don't have time.
It's great.
So, yeah, it's good stuff. So we're moving on to another category now. Oh, wait. I've just gotten a message from...
Management?
Yeah, management says...
you all
speaking to loud.
You're all fired.
You're all fired. And we're getting 4 new singers. Okay, good night, everybody.
Bye.
Let's see. I'm supposed to say, when we're done, stay logged in. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we stay in. Oh, wait, I'll look at this later.
I'll look at it for you.
No, I have to go back into the email.
Oh, David, what are you doing? Sorry.
You're terrible. Okay, let's see. We are now, Valentine's Day stories. Each one of us, we're going to tell you our most memorable Valentine's Day story. And this might be a little repetitive because I believe we've done this before.
Yeah.
But okay, since it's Valentine's Day, it's almost like Groundhog's Day. We're going to say the same thing over and over and over again. So, Sebastian, what's your most memorable Valentine's Day?
Just said it.
Besides this one?
Besides this one? This is beyond my dreams right now.
Being here in the studio, talking.
What's the...
Yeah.
I think it's when you are... I don't know, it's not so much for me about... I mean, I send the flowers. I'm very old-fashioned, traditional in that sense as well. But for me, it's how connected two people can be and how on that day they have this amazing connection, which you feel that you can never have anywhere else, and it feels special. So I don't know. You make little attentions, stuff that you wouldn't do for each other. Basically, this is a rubbish answer. I don't know what else to tell you. For me, it's I believe it's every day, so I can't believe it's one day. I'm so sorry. I'm a very bad teller of
But is there any
Valentine's Day.
particular Valentine's Day across the years that you are rubbish at telling the story about?
It's been tough because we've been on the road pretty much all Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Last year we were in Australia, and Renee and my wife came to see the concert at the Royal Opera House,
The Sydney
Sydney Opera House, and she was in the audience and was not expecting to have probably anything said, and I said on stage how much I love her, and it's always kind of, I feel a bit shy by expressing my feelings, but I tried my best, and she was delivered sitting on her seat. I don't know how many roses, but I said I want as much as possible, and she was so shy, and it was just a wonderful connection in that sense. We could understand each other just by the look of it. It was simple, but just wonderful.
That's a great story. You should tell that at parties.
Yeah, no.
That's so good.
When do we have one?
Yeah.
We should have a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Yeah, the drama party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine. I mean, I'm the eternal single. So I'm just spending Valentine's Day every year since I'm divorced on my own. On my own, pretend. I don't know. I don't remember any because I have always fun, so it doesn't really matter Valentine's Day. I just share a little bit what Sebastian said, because obviously, why you need just in one day to give the flowers? The best thing is just give flowers every day.
Every day.
And just spend money every day and give the beautiful things.
Come on, David. Your
Me?
favorite.
Oh yeah, come on.
Well, I will say this,
You're not
and
gonna get out of this
I don't think there's I don't think this answer will ever change. But my favorite Valentine's Day was the first Valentine's Day that I spent with Sarah Joy, and it was actually
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That was a good one.
You know, that's a good story. I should tell that at parties. No, you know what?
Since we don't have one, you're going to stop it here.
Good night, everybody. No, because I'm mixing my years. I don't understand linear time. I think quantumly, future, past, past, future. I don't really think in a linear kind of then, now, what's next. So I get all my memories mixed up, or maybe it's that I'm turning 40 this April. I'm not sure, but yes, I have this memory in my head, which may or may not be an actual event.
You just make it.
I could just be making this up.
We are terrible at that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do one next year, because obviously this year we're here in the studio. So next year I'm gonna have to make a really special one for Sarah Joy, and I'm terrible. I'm out.
Now I can tell you a little story. There's one thing I always remember concerning Valentine's Day, because I do agree with the boys. I am more of the opinion like Valentine's Day should be every day of the year. And therefore, because I was always of that opinion, I never thought Valentine's Day was very important. Until a very good friend of mine, and it wasn't even a girlfriend, but it was a friend of mine who I really dearly like, told me, yeah, I know, for you guys, you know, stuff like Valentine's Day, that's not important for you guys, but for us women, it is. Like remembering birthdays and all that kind of little attentions here and there is important to a woman. And I always remember that when the 14th of February comes up. Since then, and that's more than 20 years ago. So, thank you, dear friend of mine, for making me remember Valentine's Day since then every year, and making a special day, because, yeah, if it is important to somebody else, then it should be important to us, the ones we love, and we should make it special. It's always, yeah, you should always listen to what the other one wants and needs and play into that. And if bouquet of flowers, be it roses, be it tulips, whatever, some chocolate, cake, a romantic dinner makes a remarkable, a memorable day in the year, then that's worth every effort.
So, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good. So going back to, now we're going to take some Facebook questions. And we have Sue Blancato. And she asks, with all of your wonderful tour dates here in the States, when will you find time to work on your new CD?
Now,
we are. This is the first section. This is the first round of recordings. And after the tour is over, we will resume recording and come back into the studio and do some more. And we will continue on like that until it is finished and perfect and ready to go. But
the exciting thing is actually we're about to kick out on a European tour with Catherine Jenkins. That's going to be really exciting. So you can check that up on ildivo.com. And we'll be in America for I think a good month or something. Around mid of April until mid of May.
Something like that, yeah.
So that is something we're very much looking forward to as well, because we're not being in the US. And
we've gone to a lot of cities we've never been before, actually. So that's
give a chance for people who probably have never seen us to come to places we have again never been in. It's such a vast and big country, and I'm sure there's going to be a really good time out there. Y'all see.
Speaking of places you've never been,
the
next question is, in which city would you most like to spend Valentine's Day?
The city I would really like to spend Valentine's Day, it's probably in Paris, walking around Paris in all those beautiful bridges and the old town, etc. You know, I mean, there's so many beautiful, romantic place, and taking maybe the Bateau Rouge, you know, just doing some really scenic things like that, which I find really romantic. I mean, Paris is such a romantic place.
You can't disagree.
It is. I would say at this time.
Yeah,
No, I agree 100%. I mean, obviously Spain is beautiful and Seville is fantastic and great, but I would say Paris.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful city.
2 votes for Paris.
Yeah, I was going to say Paris or Rome.
Yeah.
Romantic. Rome.
Romantic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it doesn't matter the city. Anywhere, if I am in the same place with my wife, is the most romantic city in the world.
Wow,
I know it sounds cheesy. Yes, it sounds cheesy, but these guys will probably make fun of me for the next however long.
No, you're right. It doesn't really matter. The play is the thing.
Mwah.
You can make it beautiful in the street.
So fantastic.
Okay, winding this part down.
Question there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick. We're kind of winding down. We're already over time, but you guys are so awesome. We can't stop.
Yeah, we just going on.
Have we ever thought of doing a Swedish song? Writes Per Olof Alvunger.
You mean a song sang in Swedish, I suppose.
That would be interesting.
Because we've done a lot of songs written by Swedish composers, obviously. Wow. It's not the first language we think of, actually, if we think of
It really matters. It depends on the song. It would depend, on so many factors. Where we haven't been suggested a song that would have been written in Swedish so far. But if you have one, send it, and we'll be very pleased to listen to it. And pratar du svenska?
Yeah.
Svenska.
Or in any language, if you know of a song, Russian,
Yeah.
Japanese, anything that's got a great romantic content and a great melody, send it on in, and we will take a look.
I'm my girlfriend.
What is your this one is from Il Divo official. What is your favorite love story movie? I will go first because I actually have an answer for this.
No.
Okay, go
If you
on.
still mind, no, go ahead.
The Notebook.
Oh,
I just saw that the other day.
Oh my! It just destroys me every time. Just weeping on the floor. I can't recover for at least a week. It's a great movie. Love it.
Wow.
Rumble is very
I'm gonna send you.
and Terminator. It's fantastic.
Robocop. There's a beautiful movie that was produced by some Chinese called In the Mood. It's nothing. In the Mood for Love. It's a wonderful movie. The way it's filmed, the quality of the images and the actors, and I think it won a lot of awards and stuff.
Wrap this up now. We're watching, and we want to wish you all a very, very happy Valentine's Day, even though it's already past Valentine's Day in Asia, but that's all right. So, you can like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/ildivo. You can follow us on Twitter at ildivo. Oh wait, let me say that again. On Twitter at ildivo official. And stay tuned to www.ildivo.com. Tickets for our European and US tours are on sale now. Head over to ildivo.com for tickets and more info. And remember, Il Divo's greatest hits is out now. So thank you all very much for watching.
We miss you.
We love you.
Kisses.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody
Valentine's
out
Day
there.
to everybody. And that's us.
Ciao. Adios.